I pushed it now. I didn't say
God.
run.
Oh god,
That's
I'm
right.
in the middle of
I jumped in. I was like, nah.
Oop.
I like, wah. I got right in there just like that. Welcome in. Friday night Pathfinder. It's the best. We're the best. We're working through the adventure vaults. We haven't died yet.
Hold on.
Abomination vaults.
Abomination vaults.
What did I say?
Vaults.
Adventure vaults?
You said adventure vaults.
This is the adventure vault.
This is the
There's
adventure
a vault.
vaults.
It's filled with adventure.
Well,
Is there an adventure vaults? Why did I say adventure vaults?
Because
It's an adventure path.
it's an adventure through the abomination vault.
There it is. I like how happy the Snowy Summit song is in comparison to like where we're going in
The
here now.
reality
The
of
reality of
it.
what's going on. Like it's so happy and like fun going and everything's great. And then I'm gonna click the button off of this and onto the next, like onto the Finny gives us the rundown song. And we're gonna get really sad, like, and scared.
I don't know whether you get sad and scared.
I just want you to just
scared and scared.
Just focus.
Yeah.
Just focus on this transition, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Well, last time. What happened last time, guys?
We got
You-
attacked by demon coaches.
Tried to beat up some ghouls.
Yeah.
We
The
did.
demon coaches were the time before.
Oh right, this was the skin takers. They wanted their pound of
Yeah.
flesh.
They wanted flesh. Some flesh for the canker.
A pound of flesh is a lot when you're a gnome.
That's a lot.
And then
Yeah.
we beat them up.
They
And
don't
then
beat
there was a
prorate
thing
their
about
flesh.
staying on the edges, because there's a thing in the middle that wants to suck you off.
Well, yes and no. There is a almost a conduit of greenish, floaty stuff that connects the ceiling and the floor in the middle of this room.
Okay.
Like a veiny
Oh,
pulsing
right.
thing.
Yeah.
We figured out that it's the conduit of magical energy that comes from way far below. We don't know how far, but it goes up and powers the lighthouse.
Right.
There we go. Yeah.
Big and veiny. And green.
And
And it,
when, you,
wants to suck you off.
when you stand next to it, it does suck some life force out of you.
Mm-hmm.
As
Oh,
Yeah, happened.
yeah, it did happen.
Luminor got like lit up a little bit. Got a little
Yeah.
worse for wear.
got a little sucky sucky.
Guys,
This is the kind of night. All right.
that's what's happening tonight.
It's DG After Dark Friday.
DG After Dark. That's right.
It is. Y'all are in basements. It's not after dark.
Well, I mean, it's whatever time you want it to be.
I got a window here. It's almost dark.
You want it to be sunset?
Oh,
Pretty.
You want it to
We got a
be
pretty gorgeous sunset happening. Oh, here. Guys, the neighbors across the alley are up on their roof right now, having beers. Roof beers.
roof beers. I don't know. I did
root beers?
kind of like that
Roof
The
beers.
orange?
sunset. Yeah, that looked kind of nice. Or are you gonna?
It's just a
Keep
little
in
boring.
mind- I am colorblind.
Colorblind. I mean,
So maybe
it's all right. It's
So
just
pick your recommendations.
it's just this is
That's
like
way better.
right.
It's
You know
your
what I mean?
brand. I know. What you mean.
People
It's
like the
different.
blue and red. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, sorry, Finn.
No.
The flesh taker kind of kicked our ass a little bit.
There was one of them that was quite nasty.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up being a spellcaster of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah. and he got close to the middle. Luminor followed him in. Luminor took some hurting, and that hurting seemed like it got transferred into the bad guy. He was healing
Yeah.
from stuff like
The bad guy was healing from standing next to the sucky offy light,
Mhm.
and
We got to find a better
Um,
name for that. I'm just saying.
why, you're gonna get TOS?
No, I'm just getting a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
I think we're getting a little too familiar with that concept.
With that light.
Yeah. We're like, the story of the wax wings.
Icarus.
We're flying a little close to the sun. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay, yes, and you guys kind of we killed the bad guys.
Yeah, we
I believe we searched them.
I don't remember if we got that far. I think we just kind of
Maybe we just
once
stopped.
we-
Yeah, I think we definitely did just stop. Yeah. Okay, and that's where we left off last night, or last time.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
So, at your feet lie, I believe, 3 dead ghouls. And this glowing light in this room.
One of the ghouls is a dead canker.
He is a canker cultist. Yes.
If he okay. He doesn't have a name tag that says "Hello, my name is Canker."
No.
Cool.
The
Okay.
canker.
Mr. Canker.
Mr. Canker.
That's Mr. Canker to you.
That's
Yeah.
correct,
Oh,
Oh, I forgot that we can do that.
paused.
Yeah.
Isaac wants to explore the outer edges, like
Mhm.
along
He wants to work around the rim there.
along this way because of the side he's on. Just to see, like, he doesn't want to get near that middle area, but he wants to just kind of check out the couches, see what's on them, what's under them, look on the walls to see if there's any hidden alcoves, that sort of thing.
It's also possible, Rocket, that each one of these couches are couch mimics full of evil.
Then
So
we'll
lead-
find that out, and if
Lead
they
it to your
take my
least
foot,
favorite hand.
I will craft a replacement.
Lead with whatever arm is still under warranty.
That would be eerie. So, yeah. So, Isaac.
Oh. Sorry. Go ahead.
Isaac would just kind of make that start and just kind of go 5 feet by 5 feet along the outer edge here, checking stuff out.
Make a roll, a perception check for me, please.
Has this thing been dealt with? Like, is it safe to stand in this center of the room, or do I need to do some haunt work?
You can do an occult, or
I can't use my
I'd let your esoteric
lore check.
Ooh, this is a
Yeah.
good place for some esoteric lore.
Because
let's be
this
real.
is my thing. Like, this is
Yeah.
what thaumaturges do.
Yeah. Maybe there's like some magic rocks sitting on the ground underneath that are just absorbing evil green energy for
Isaac,
1,000 years.
you make your way around the room. You do see a door at the south end here.
These rocks.
Put that box up to remind everybody of the area of effect of that suck off.
Yeah, I'm getting close, but I'm not going in the zone.
Yeah.
In the suck zone.
Yeah.
I told you. We're Icarus. This is what's happening to you guys.
Now we're here.
Now we're here. So 16's what I'm throwing down.
You do know that this isn't a haunt of any sort, and that you guys haven't really done anything to deactivate it yet.
Okay, well, it's time to shut this
So
thing down.
You have a sneaky suspicion that it is still up and sucking.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I seem to have a memory of asking
Memories are good.
Luminor if the two of us knew enough about explosives to possibly blow a hole in the floor.
Well, I think
See
I
how
think
far
we
down
need
it
to
goes.
use they're like skill challenges. Haunts are. So there's like a skill that is like the weakness of this thing, or a few skills that are the weakness of this thing. Do I know
So
how to battle this thing?
this does
It's-
not feel like your traditional haunt.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So it's not like that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like
It just seems to be like you're halfway through the conduit, and you're just observing the power flowing through it.
right, because we don't see any kind of a focus there. We don't see any kind of a host. We know that it shoots up through to the lighthouse.
Right.
So like this is just one segment of a larger channel of power. I'm expecting, just kind of being very familiar with magical woo-woo things, that there's
Yeah.
probably like a focus of some kind or a root projector of power. Like magic always has a source.
What if you hit
And
it
I
with
don't believe
a
this is it.
cantrip?
And
Like,
Isaac's
hit
gonna
the column of
No, like aim
of
for the
force this.
floor just to see
Mhm.
what happens.
You know, that's a great idea. I'm curious to see if it will do anything. I've got telekinetic projectile. I could throw like some bludgeoning damage at
Mhm.
that square tile in the middle of
just
it there.
we gotta kind of shake something loose, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see
Isaac
if
is
it
going to
reacts at all.
mention from his particular brand of engineering that this seems to be more like a circuit, and interrupting a circuit in the middle of it usually leads to
Usually a bad
Success.
idea.
a shocking experience.
All right, so I stand behind a human of normal size, and aiming between his legs, close to the ground, blast off a little bludgeoning focused telekinetic projectile
Okay.
at the square tile in the center of the room.
Okay, so you pick up a chunk of rubble or a book or something and fling it into the center of the conduit. It thunks. It's the rock that you threw is heavy enough that it kind of chips the stone a little bit, but it doesn't seem to do anything else.
It acts
Like-
completely normal. It doesn't float. It
Completely
doesn't
normal.
nothing.
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
Is there anything organic in this room? Like a plant?
I was literally thinking that, like, what kind of living thing could we like dibble dabble in there? What's in our packs? It's a little checky poo.
We've already seen the effects of living tissue touching that beam. That was
Yeah,
you.
Luminor had been standing
I
next to
stand
that
pretty
beam.
close, but he passed all
We know
his
that
checks, though,
we
right?
know that one of
Yeah.
its properties is void damage or negative healing damage.
So do we just need to go around this
Because-
thing and exit the room then? That's what you're saying?
I think
so
if we
Isaac's
floor
wondering
his
if there's an
lava are on
interrupt
the
switch.
edge.
Is there an interrupt switch? Isaac's only checked the left side of this room. And
Well, check around the right side.
somebody,
Keep going.
well, okay.
I think Luminor
Isaac
could do a little
will-
checky poo.
Continue around the other side.
So we're gonna check the old. Nope, not that button. Seems. Oh, nope, not that one. Found it. So looking for buttons, switches, kind of hidden toggles, if you will,
And
on this side of the room.
I'm watching the channel like intently as they're rooting around. I'm keeping an eye on this thing to see if anything
be-
changes as they do so.
How does engineering rub you for that there, GM, or perception?
Yeah, whichever.
Yeah, an engineer.
Okay, so you scan the outer perimeter of the walls, and you don't find any switches or anything. no buttons, no hidden alcoves. But speaking of hidden alcoves, Isaac, I misspoke. You did happen to find a hidden alcove in this corner of a round room. And I will open that for you. Now, as you look
Isaac's
into this
gonna
room,
call Hero over here to help him inspect, and we're just gonna peer inside, like click it open and peer inside. We're not gonna try to cross.
Scooby-Doo heads pop in the doorway.
and you don't have any dark vision, correct?
I have low light vision.
Low light vision. Is this like a meme in our group at this point?
You can kind of make out a circular room. Looks to be about 15 feet wide in diameter. The walls, the floor, everything is polished to a reflective sheen. And beyond that reflectiveness, you can see intricate carvings of runic shapes.
Are they like inlaid with silver?
They are inlaid with silver.
From previous experience, would I be able to tell this is another teleportation?
You would suspect that it is another teleportation circle.
But it's larger than the other ones.
Yes, it's quite a bit larger than the ones you saw in the haunted couch room.
So we're looking to teleport larger things or people.
Or either larger items or creatures, or a larger number of items or creatures.
More gold and treasure.
Or an army of undead.
This one does appear to be inactive. Mm-hmm. Usually, or Luminor has told you before that usually if a teleportation circle is active, it'll have a faint glow to it at all times, and it'll only brighten as it's stepped on and activated. But it'll always have that subtle glow to all the runes. But these ones are inert.
I'm going to put Eero in front there and ask Luminor if he detects any residual magics in there.
Great question. Luminor is going to use... Do I need to enter the space to be able to get a read on this thing?
No. Detect magic is a
30-foot emanation.
Yeah. You'll be good.
Look at this emanation.
You do your Wololo, and you sense some magic coming from the center of the round room, where the green conduit is going.
I do detect that.
You definitely detect that. You detect a very, very, extremely faint hint of magic from the teleportation circle. But not enough. You have to work at finding that.
Can I use my Arcana check on that to see if it has any... If I have any knowledge on how to kickstart this thing?
Yeah. You've heard rumors about teleportation circles, and off top of your head, you can't remember a spell specifically that would start up a teleportation circle, but you do know that you need something to do that but you don't know the name of a spell that does something like that.
Okay. That tracks. Luminor is still in his infancy of his magical journey, so I'm sure that this knowledge will come to him in time.
I was just going to check over the entryway to look for any mechanical traps or triggers or anything like that, and then he's going to ask Luminor if he's noticed or sensed any magical triggers or traps around the entryway threshold area.
Okay, you guys take a look. Luminor, with your detect magic, you detected no magical traps of any sort around it.
Okay.
Isaac, you take a boo around the door frame. There's no tripwires, there's no traps. This was a pretty well hidden secret door as it was.
Alright, so I'll send Eero inside to, be the machine shield.
Okay.
And I guess we'll just kind of take it one step at a time, and if anything triggers or whatever, then hopefully I can pull them out and repair them.
Okay.
So I'll just say, just stick to the edges. Don't go into the middle.
The middle is lava.
Kind of what we'll do. And I'll just hang back here. I won't actually cross. Isaac won't cross into the teleportation room itself.
Okay.
But Eero will, and Eero will just kind of check around the outsides and see what he sees. Obviously, there's like a lamp or something here on the wall. Maybe a sconce.
Yeah. You see a sconce on the wall. It is unlit.
Can
Eero
light it?
Does Eero have a torch?
That's a good question.
Can you light his
Does
hand on
Eero have a
fire
torch?
without
Did I give him
experiencing
my
damage?
Eero does not have any
You wanna use
inventory
mine?
on him, but he could use Isaac's flint.
As
Steel.
sorry, as you watch Eero step in, Eero does not teleport away on you. Nothing accosts him. You hear his metal feet click, clack, click, click across the floor, all the way around, and he reports that it's all good.
It's all good in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Okay. He'll send Eero back over to that sconce, and he'll just say, "Hey, go check that out. Maybe give it a tug or something to see if it's a trigger, like a lever or something."
Okay,
TC tug that sconce.
TC
sconce tugging. Okay, he pulls on the sconce, and it does not come. It does not pivot on the wall. It doesn't turn. It doesn't. It's fastened pretty securely to the wall.
Why do we even have that lever?
All right, Isaac will say, "All right, it's just a teleportation room."
Yeah, that's. You looked around. Eero looked around. You looked around. There's no other exits here.
And I'll pop back out here, and I'll just say, "It looks like it's just a teleportation room. You can go take a look. Maybe you know something better. Maybe you've seen something else in your monster hunting."
I don't know if I could tell you much about teleportation circles. That might be more Luminor's bag.
Luminor's pretty much tapped on his knowledge of teleportation circles at this time, but maybe as we accumulate more teleportation circle experience, we'll get some more lore on these things.
Level up your teleportation circle knowledge.
H, could you give me a little band-aid on my ouchies?
I can attempt to.
S'il vous plaît.
Luminor, you do know that teleportation circles work in pairs. So this one has to have another one that it teleports back and forth to.
A teleportation sister circle.
Yeah.
Rolling for treat wounds. Come on, Luminor.
Come on,
Stop
big money, big money, big money, big
Stop
money.
bleeding. Hey!
No more blood in this gnome.
I mean, not the best
Nice.
for 2d8. I rolled a 6, so, you know.
Not great, but every little bit helps.
Better than nothing. The Luminor story.
While they're doing that, Isaac will just kind of complete the search circle. Even though Luminor did search it himself, Isaac will do his own search as well while he's getting patched. While Luminor's getting patched up, just simply because a tired and beaten up gnome may have missed something.
For sure. Yeah, his eyes got a little bit of blood in it.
Okay. So you do your check around the east side of the room, and you find nothing.
Nothing in the couches, tables, nothing like that. It just Detritus.
Are you searching bodies at this time?
Yeah, if Adrian could get into those Lin class, that'd be ideal.
I can take a look through if you want me to. What do you want me to do for check perception?
No, that's all right.
Okay.
Just if you're
as they're kind of monkeying around with this stuff, I'll be kind of kicking the bodies around, checking out for anything valuable, anything usable.
The clothes that they have on, I'll just remind you of what.
I don't want to see this.
So
Yeah, I remember now. Thank you.
That's the guy that was shooting off magic spells, and there's the skull.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, I'm gonna just close that image.
Just close that real quick.
The only thing of note on all three bodies is the cultist has a really disturbing necklace on. It's a necklace with lumps of decaying flesh strung on it, and he's wearing that.
That would be something for that bag of charms and mystical detritus there that Adrian keeps in his pouch.
I can't think of a reason why I might need a necklace with bits of rotting flesh on it.
Well, it's magical.
Adrian, give
mystical.
me an esoteric lore,
It's
please.
magic.
Luminor and Isaac, you can give me society.
Get a society check for you.
Never believe it's not so. Magic.
I know everything there is to know about this thing.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. So, all three of you look at that necklace and go, they do that because,
they're gross.
yes, and it's how they, instead of drinking a healing potion, they eat decaying, rotting flesh.
Nice.
Diseased flesh, healing potion, because as a ghoul, they are negatively healed, right?
Right.
Right. So
Negative
dying
healing, yeah.
flesh.
So they eat the diseased flesh as a source of healing for themselves.
Okay, so there's not magical flesh, it's just diseased flesh.
It's rotting flesh. It gives off.
Yeah, it's
stank.
gross. I don't want this.
Okay.
If one of these guys want it, they can have it. But I leave it on the thing. I don't want it.
It would be a
Could
cool
curry favor
trophy.
with
Throw it in the beam.
In the bean?
Beam. The shaft of
bees.
light.
Bees? Oh man, sure love the honey. Do you want to keep it in your trophy room, Isaac and Eero? Might be worth some cash money, I'm getting the feeling.
If it's a
Some more
trophy
ribbon.
that we're after, we could clip the ghoul's ears.
Do I feel this might have any value at all outside of this place, or is it just too like gruesome?
Not a bit.
Okay,
It's
forget it then.
It's some twine and some diseased flesh.
yeah.
Yeah, let's hurl it into the beam and see if it like grows 4 new people out of it or
In
something.
the beam, in the beam, in the beam, in the beam.
You
Or
guys,
we have an empty bag in our party
Oh, that's
stash.
good.
We could put that in, and maybe we can use it to bargain with any further ghouls we may meet.
You could give it to the canker.
Always blue, always blue.
Yeah, I do like the idea of it being a currency for the next dozen ghouls we run into.
Sure. Let's bag it, tag it, and move on.
All right, there it is.
I didn't
Stuff it
find
in the
anything else
sack.
that was somewhat
There
valuable.
was nothing
magic.
else.
It's a bunch of dead, gross, flesh-eating jerks.
What a waste of magic.
Okay. Before we go through that door that Luminor's in,
Mm-hmm.
I will remind the party that we came this way because there was a quest marker trail that we were following, and that went the other way.
It did go north. Sorry,
So-
Went north,
I left that
and
out
then-
of the recap. Yeah.
So we're going
there
north
was-
then? We got to turn
There was
around?
a
Mm,
treasure,
went
green treasure
way.
trail that went north from the door that you guys came through.
Great reminder. That's the way we all want to go.
And as another reminder to the party, there are more doors on the way up.
Oh yes, there's
Dude,
lots
shit.
of doors. There's doors. There's hallways. There's more doors.
So we may not want to open this one just yet. We may want to clear the rest of them, just in case this happens to be the way we need to come back.
We near the real fake doors?
Is this the Door Lord's doors?
The Door Lord. Ah,
so where did
the
this-
key master?
All right, there we go.
Yeah,
I remember ghouls.
we're
all
ready
up in
to ready to follow the yellow brick road.
Can, I see there's a thing full of books here. Can I take a quick peek
Yes.
through it, see if there's any good books that
Yes.
book.
tickle
I-
Luminor's fancy.
Do believe we also talked about Morablint, the bookkeeper store man.
Kind
Yes.
prefer less a blint to me.
And you figure he would be interested in some of the volumes down here. You pick through these ones. Yeah, there's
Some rare first editions.
yes, something
It's gnomish,
that,
gnomish pornography.
Rare.
nothing so rare as that. But you do find a couple volumes that you feel Morablint would be quite interested in. So I will
Like the Galarian Christmas Carol.
He might
yes.
be quite interested in.
All right. I gotta. So do I? Is the sparkly wave still there?
Yeah.
It's kind of jingling in the air a little bit.
Yeah.
My Arcana sense can
It's
sell
starting
the residue.
to fade right now,
Mhm.
but it is still visible because it's quite
Okay.
dark down here.
Sure. Luminor is going to check this door for traps.
Okay. That door specifically? Okay.
This door in front of him specifically. He's rolled up his
Yeah.
sleeves. He's got his Robertson screwdriver. He's got his Phillips screwdriver. We're
He's gonna
checking things out.
drive some screws.
Got your sonic screwdriver.
Phil Robertson and the Sonic screwdriver.
Okay. So you check around this door. There does not seem to be any traps around this door, magic or otherwise.
Mrs. Nerfy will remind me that Sonic screwdrivers do not work on wood.
That's right, they don't.
I wanted to.
That's the second Doctor Who I've heard about today
It's in the water.
in the water.
I wanted
Rocky
to do
percent.
real quick repair on Eero while we were moving up here because he's running a little short on.
Short. Like he's shorting out.
Well,
Short
not
circuit.
short, but he's
No, he's
he
shorting.
could be topped up. So
He's shorting out because he's a robot.
so is it 20 good enough? GM.
Sure. Yeah.
Look, you rolled more 2d6 than I rolled.
Some strong rolls.
Thanks.
Okay. Not trap door.
Not trapdoor.
No time like the present.
All right, here we go. Boom! The doors kicks open.
Library.
Does that path
Library.
keep going?
It does. Oh, the
Does.
magic?
No, through here. Yeah, the magic path.
Yes. It does. And in front of you,
Close the door. Close the door.
as you
Close the door.
open
Close it.
the
Close the door right now. Close the door. Close the door right now. Thank you.
Okay. You see nothing.
I don't think he's allowed to do that.
No, he's not.
But it would have been good.
It would've-
Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. Sorry.
I mean, okay. So, as you open this door, there are 4 heads that swivel in your direction, all at the same time. And they just go, and they look at you, and you guys look at them,
Mm-hmm.
and they look at you some more.
Mm-hmm.
Now look at
And-
her. Looks at me.
And when you're looking at it, at the whole scene in this room, and your light, does your light get there? Like,
Does our light penetrate?
yeah,
Mine's
yeah.
like just
Nope.
getting there.
I'm looking at Luminor's light right now, and yeah, Luminor, when you open that door and you look at this, you see that, hey, that looks like they are trying to fix a broken down bookshelf in the corner.
Oh, that's
So they're
very
not coming at us. They don't call out at
fastidious of
us.
them.
They don't say,
they
give
don't-
us flesh.
Not at this second. And they all kind of they got like tools in their hands. And
Are they making a
so
right mess of it?
They're not real good at building shelves, it looks like. But they are definitely trying their best to do it. They actually, so they hold up their tools, and they got like hammers and chisels and saws and stuff, and they're like, flash for the canker.
Mm-mm.
Oh, and they all actually slowly start just backing, and very slowly they start backing towards the north side of the room.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
Sorry, does that path keep going through this room?
Into the dim dark.
Or does
Fading
it or does
green
it stop?
cluster.
Does it stop at the door?
It does keep going. I
Okay.
just have to figure out where it goes.
Very
Give me
cool.
2 seconds.
No worries, we've got lots to talk about. So the rest of the squad sees this.
Yes.
Maybe not all of it. Okay.
I
So
just saw
you
the guy down here,
Mhm.
and then he saw him creep to the north.
So we got a room full of ghouls of a couple varieties of shapes and sizes. We handled the last ones pretty well. I feel confident. We're healed. We have good dice rolls. We roll one sometimes.
Many
Some of
times.
us more than others.
Yep.
But we have
You can't-
confidence and we believe in ourselves.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, this bluish trail that it seems like only you guys can see, because these guys are not. They don't seem terribly concerned with it. They don't even seem to notice it. It strikes straight through the room to the far side.
Okay.
If they crept up to the north, and we kind of swing down this way.
Doing maintenance on the bookshelves.
I mean, we
So
could.
terrible.
Did they leave the bookshelf alone?
They do.
Because we could help them repair it. Maybe that would be enough for them not to kill us.
Maybe they're like looking into it. We're on the same team. We're on Team Bookshelf.
Right?
The cultist guy here, he goes, what you guys, do you have flesh for the canker?
We do.
We have the amulet.
You do have flesh.
Who's got it? Luminar's got it? Hold up the bag.
Lunar holds up the bag of the flesh for the canker.
He says, "Oh, Nakazarin would be very pleased with that. Come with us."
Oh my gosh, we made a friend.
Sorry, this guy should be also here.
I'm gonna keep my hand on my star knife.
And he goes, "Come this way. She's through the doors here. You come. See Nakazarin. I'm butchering his name.
You're gonna offend our Nakarazini listeners.
Yeah, I am, and I apologize to all the Nekarazians out there.
Okay, so Lumar's kind of won this crowd over, I think, and steps into the space.
Nakazarin.
Nakazarin, yeah. And he moves towards the door and opens the door. Opens both doors. And these three all five of them shuffle through.
This is a flawless use of disease flesh necklaces.
Before the cultist goes in there, Isaac wants to call out and say, "Do you need help repairing these shelves?"
Yes, we
Do
do.
you want help?
We're attempting to rebuild them so that the library may be completed.
My friend and I point at Luminor, are quite accomplished craftsmen, and we are willing to assist in the rebuild if we can have some sort of assurance of safety.
Yes, of course. Just come. We will after you come see after you come see Nakazra, then we'll talk about all of this.
Maybe you'd sponsor our quest.
These things are gonna eat us.
Yeah, I
Seems
was
like
just
a
going to
pretty
say, how do
good
you
dude.
feel about this?
Well, let's be logical about this. Like, they've got three, like, fleshy bits right here. They're gonna throw that all away just for like a necklace, right? I think that they're like seem like good dudes. They just look scary, but you don't judge a book by the fact that it's licking a skull.
Isaac, you feel as though there's something not right going on here.
Well, I mean, that's pretty clear.
Something, there's some deceiving going on.
How tall are these bookshelves, GM?
Half cover?
Yeah, they'd be half cover.
Oh, okay. They're not like tall.
No,
to the
no, no.
ceiling.
They're not 6 foot tall or 8 foot tall. No.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the blast radius of your explosives there?
I was just looking through my skills to see if there's anything I could use to figure out what the hell's going on.
Get the
in
jump. Or to figure. Oh, to see. What's
as
sense
they
motive?
cross into the room, and this sense of unease, as they walked up the hallway there, Isaac had slung his crossbow across his back. As they come into the room, and Isaac gets this sense of unease, his hands go into his pockets and grip in his one hand one of his oil flasks, and in his other hand his alchemist's fire.
Okay.
And he's just kind of looking around. He looks back at Adrian, and he sees Adrian with the same kind of...
I have my hand on my star knife ready to throw it.
Look in his eyes, and Isaac, he's not telepathic. He has no telepathy powers at all. But he feels like he can read Adrian's mind right now. And he just kind of looks at Adrian, sees in his peripheral that he's got his hand on his star knife, kind of shifts his hands in his pockets like this to get Adrian to notice, and then gives him the old...
Adrian's making it obvious. He's like, we gotta kill these stupid things.
I was gonna say, Luminor is oblivious to this. Can he use his perception to sense motive?
Yeah, like, what would be the insight in Pathfinder if that's a thing?
Well, I'm looking at that cheat sheet that we have.
Motive.
Yeah, sense motive. Detect abnormal behavior. Detect true intent. Critical successes detect true intent. Critical failures misidentify their motive.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm not opposed to having Eero put a hand on Luminor's shoulder and hold him back.
Well, I'm not like sensing their motive with my fingers.
No, but to keep on, like, if you...
Oh, I'm with you. Yeah.
Luminor, you do feel the sense that what they're saying, they don't want to take you to talk.
They're like holding forks and knives, like, and a book that says how to cook people.
How to cook gnomes 101.
Wait, can I look closer and see if it says how to cook 4 gnomes?
They blow space dust off of it.
And they're like, come meet our master.
It does not say 4 gnomes.
Does it say how to cook 40 gnomes?
Actually, it does say 4 gnomes, but it's FOUR.
A little bit more space dust on there. It's 40 gnomes.
Okay, so our gut instincts seem to be pretty clear here.
And they're like, come with us. Come with us.
They're starting to get the cultist seems to be getting a little frustrated now that you aren't following immediately.
Isaac will look at Eero and kind of give him the old head tilt and have Eero step in front of Luminor like this.
Okay. And
he'll fall back behind Luminor like this.
Luminor, would you like to move anywhere?
Luminor would like to move,
because this is your last chance before we do initiative.
Yeah, Luminor is going to take up position in the center of the room, and ready up.
Okay. Let's roll some initiative.
Whammy.
This guy.
Hold the phone. Do we get like
Yeah.
the jump on them?
I feel like when you
I-
see us moving into position, like we would start making our defensive stances, and if they're not going to attack first, we will.
So what I'm going to do is they are going to take a circumstance modifier reduction to their rolls. Instead of rolling straight. So sorry, this will take just a hair longer than it usually does.
I had an idea for initiative that I'm probably going to put into my next D&D thing.
Yeah?
We're going to roll
What's that?
initiative every round.
Every round.
And we're not going to roll initiative as every player rolls their own independent initiative. We're going to roll the party rolls
Group?
initiative, the monsters roll initiative.
Oh.
An initiative
So
would be
two
a
initiative rolls.
D6 roll. Highest wins. So party gets 5, monsters get 3, the party makes their moves, then the monsters go.
Cool. That sounds fun.
And it should keep people engaged. Everything's
'Cause you
driven to
never
try
know
and get,
what's
because you
gonna
don't
go
know
on.
when your turn's going to be.
You can't fall asleep for
And
7
it
minutes.
would eliminate having to wait through monster turns, because all the monster turns would happen. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Player turns, boom, 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 boom. Monster turns, boom, 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 boom. I'm
Alright.
thinking it would cut the crap out of it.
It should.
Anyway, I was
Okay.
just filling the air. If you're ready,
No,
Finn.
that's good. Thank you. We are ready.
It's a lot more XCOM-ish.
Yeah. It makes battle more fluid then. Instead of knowing where you're always at in the initiative order.
Oh. Oh my god.
Speaking
I
of,
just found out something new with the UI.
The cultist is now up first. This one was getting visibly frustrated with you guys.
Makes
and
sense.
when it saw you starting to move into position, it got ready to do bad things to you. I don't know. I got nothing.
No, that's really good.
Touch. I don't want to touch.
Ooh, I almost did a hug you right there.
So what this thing does is, you see, and Luminor, you see this particularly well. A large stone floats up beside it and shoots off towards. It shoots off towards Isaac.
You guys
Like
kind of
large to
lined up a
gnome or
little bit
large to
there, hey?
human?
And he is casting telekinetic projectile.
So Luminor only knows that because he knows the spell, but would
Yes.
otherwise in Pathfinder? Yeah, okay. I remember reading something about this before, about like identifying spells is like not an innate thing for most people.
Yeah, if you know the spell, you can see it being cast, and there's something about counterspelling that
I was gonna say.
I honestly have not dug into counterspelling yet. I know you have to basically have the same spell prepared to be able to counterspell, but I think you also need counterspell to counterspell.
Yeah, meta magic always confused me in D&D too, so it's okay.
All right, it's gonna attack with that. Oh,
So
that hits. That hits Isaac. This large rock comes just smoking through the air towards you.
These boxes in the middle are no, they're just
Yeah, they're
Trash, it's not covered.
there's small crates on the floor.
Okay.
Maybe cover for a small humanoid though.
I guess I can't.
Ah, damn it.
Don't have my shield.
That thing. There we go. Okay. Can you please take that damage?
You know, I really wish I could. Oh no, I can. Never mind.
Yep.
It happened.
Here, it did. I'll reveal this one too. It did hit you for a crit.
I'm not happy about that.
And it's going to back up 5 more feet into the hallway. And that's the end of its turn.
Very tactical.
Isaac, you're up.
Okay. Isaac is not happy about having that happen. But what he's going to do is he's going to spend 2 of his actions to activate Eero.
Okay. Holy Eero.
Which gives Eero 3 full actions. And then he's going to then we're just going to hold off on it. And then my action economy is out of whack right now because I got hit by that crit. I wasn't expecting to be the first target hit. That's why I put Eero up front. So anyway, Eero's going to spend 1 of his actions to get in the thick of things here.
Okay.
And then he's going to explode.
Eero does not have his overdrive running, right?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
So he's going to target all of them. I don't know if I can target. Oh, stop this guy. Sorry, guys. Basically, all 3 of these ghouls are being targeted.
Okay.
I'm just not sure how to do that properly.
I can do that for you, I think.
Explosion. Happens. So it will do a 3d6 fire damage in a 5-foot emanation around Eero.
With a 18 reflex save. Okay. I will...
Do you guys remember what the last recall knowledge we did on a ghoul was? I feel like we recalled the hell out of our knowledge for them. And I checked my records and I didn't find it out.
They are not weak to anything.
Great.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, there wasn't really any weak points.
Sorry, /
I can tell you more in a moment. I guess I'm going last. Sorry, I need a reminder. Intimidate works again until that creature's turn or until my next turn?
The end
of that creature's turn?
To the beginning of that creature's turn.
Okay. So there's no point in me using that this game. This fight. You guys got to be the intimidators. Well, because you won't get the benefit. I won't get the benefit. You won't get the benefit. It'll expire before it gets to you.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Those kind of skills, the first in line has to be the one to use them.
You can change your initiative order, can you not?
You can.
There's a thing you can do where it's like pause something. I forgot what it was called. I looked this up before.
Yeah, delay action. Or delay
something.
I figured out the targeting.
Yeah, it's just called delay. Delay the start of your turn. Start your turn later after another creature's turn ends. It's the only thing that has that weird action icon.
Yeah. That's a free action.
Okay.
So
Right.
the explosion is targeting those three with a DC 18 reflex save for
Okay.
3d6, which rolled out to be 8 fire damage.
Let's see. That one. First one fails. Second one succeeds. Third one fails. So the middle one doesn't take the damage, but the other two do. Damage. Okay.
And then I have to roll that. Just a failure, which is fine. It just means I can't explode, but I can still fight. And
Okay.
Eero doesn't take any damage off that. And then for Isaac's last action, he is going to he's just going to duck behind one of these shelves here.
Okay.
Just kind of duck down, and he wants to
Sure.
make sure that he's got cover.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah,
he's hurting real bad.
You
Real
get,
bad.
What cover is there? There's lesser or greater. And that's it.
I think so.
Yeah, you'll have greater cover.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Or you get standard cover, yeah.
That sounds medium good.
So let's put that on standard. There we go. Okay. Next up is the school beside Eero. He's going to swing out at Eero with his claws. Swing. And he hits Eero. Roll. Yep. There. For a whopping 2 slashing damage. Did that?
Let's try it.
That's
I
probably
can just type it in. So there's 2.
there. Yeah, it was 2. And then it attempts to bite onto Eero with its jaws. And unfortunately, fortunately, Eero gets his arm up in its jaws and it does not clamp down on Eero. So it attempts to claw one last time with his hand. And Eero deftly dodges out of the way of that. Luminor.
So this wrecked shelf over here.
Yeah.
Is it like tough terrain to move
That would be difficult terrain. Yeah.
through? So is that like minus something, or does it give me?
It costs you twice the movement to move through it.
Okay,
So
if
for every 5 feet of movement, it'll cost you 10.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
only 10 feet.
Yeah,
but
so
20
you
feet
can,
is
you can
25
get
feet.
there. That's 25 feet. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna flank. We're going to off guard this guy.
Yeah.
We're gonna take aim, and we're gonna give this guy a taste of the old spell strike with the electric arc.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Crit.
Critical even. Oh,
All right. And then we're gonna throw down electric arc. So how? I forgot how we established the attack for the electric arc, because it goes from one target to another. It's gonna hit the one that's sitting right beside Eero right here. Okay, this guy's gonna get the second one. I don't need to do 2 attack rolls, do I? Because
it
hits with the sword.
Yes,
I think it's kind of like splash damage.
I think the second one has to make a reflex save.
Okay. So I'm going to roll damage for my sword.
So I'm going to roll reflex save for the far one.
All right. So first, so critical for the sword.
Okay. Yeah. Roll your crit. Your sword. That's a lot of dice.
And then we're gonna roll electric damage.
Yeah.
It says acid. Why does it say acid?
That's not.
Oh, that's not.
That's not added in. Yeah.
I'm with you. That's just the default first thing on there.
That's right.
All right. So there's my roll for my attack on this first dude.
Damage. He's dead. It's him that's dead. He slashed down at him. The electricity coursing through the blade, and just as you slice down, it cauterizes down through him as you split him. This one to the north of Eero, it sees the electricity, the zapping, and it dodges out of the way of the electricity.
Whew. He's quick on his feet.
Yes.
That's all the all she wrote for Luminor.
Luminor. La, la, la. Turn.
Okay, Adrian.
Okay. Can I from my angle? Can I see this guy? Or do I got to come to the other end of the bookshelf?
Yeah, he's a little tough to see at that end, especially with Eero standing right between you two.
Okay, so then I'm gonna move up. I still want to use this. I want to use this bookshelf as like cover from the other ones.
Yeah.
But now I've got a clear line on him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna point out at him, and I'm gonna exploit vulnerability.
Okay. That is a success.
And so, as I knew before, they've got no weakness. So activate my personal antithesis.
Yep.
And throw my Ashcroft family star knife at him.
Yeah.
Shoo, 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 shoo. That's the sound it makes as it spins through the air.
I really like the sound of that.
Not bad.
Huh, that's pretty decent. And you take that damage. Yeah, you see it slash into him. And shoo, the knife, star knife, appears back in your hand.
That's it. So my turn.
Yeah. All right. Okay, this school. It strikes out at Eero because Eero just exploded on him with the claw. It hits. Eero, could you take that damage? It attempts to bite down on Eero, which again, Eero punches it in the teeth. And it backs off and tries to strike once more with its hand, and it claws at Eero, but Eero's metal body withstands the onslaught. And this one saw its friend get just utterly hacked down by this small gnome. So it's going to attempt to attack Luminor with a claw. How the hell does that miss? Okay.
Luminor is agile. Luminor is armored. Luminor can't be touched, can't be stopped.
That's fair. It
He's
attempts
very small.
It attempts to bite you.
Uh-oh.
And you just you get your blade up just in time, and it chomps down on the blade.
Gorgeous.
And then it attempts to claw at you, and it stubs its toe.
Well, it's not very well lit space.
Wow, yeah. And then this guy is going to... it's going to stay here and attack Hero. Again, the same old claw. That hits.
Sure, I'm glad I did a little repairing on it before we came in here.
Please take that damage. Attempts to bite down on Eero, which it does, but Eero is immune to diseases. That doesn't happen. Please take that damage, and one more claw. Oh man, that one got lucky. Please take that damage. Lots of ones on the D4s tonight.
A bit of ones, a little bit.
Okay.
Hero doesn't feel emotion, but if he did, this particular ghoul would be getting a death stare right now.
Okay, and the cultist, he looks at he pops over to the side and he looks at Luminor. And
And is shaking in his boots. I feel good about this guy. It's like this ghoul saw his buddy like liquefied.
yeah,
by, like, crackling magical forces from this little tiny pint-sized like.
He points his hand out towards Luminor, and this gray-black pulse comes from it and shoots towards Luminor. Luminor, I need you to make a basic fortitude save.
I got fortitude for days, homie. I had fortitude for days.
You still do. It's just a little less.
I'm an expert in fortitude.
You're busy. You're busy doing other things right now.
We now this I'll remind. We do have hero points. We've
That's a hero
restocked
point
our
moment.
hero points on the start of the session.
I feel very strongly that Luminor's next. That Luminor should use a hero point because he is very fortuitous.
Yep.
This is a place that he should not fail in. So I'm going to use one up.
Okay.
Throw down that fort.
Much better.
That was the roll that should have happened all along. That's the correct roll. That's the right roll.
That is the roll that happened, and that's good for you because that means you saw this smoky pulse come towards you, and you tuck and rolled out of the way of it, and it impacted where you were standing. There's a small crater on the floor. And that's the end of his turn. Isaac.
Isaac leans out and says, Hero, do the thing.
Do the roar.
Hero will do the thing. He will reach out and touch. He was going to grapple that guy.
Okay. He succeeds. The target is grabbed.
And then he's going to stick him with the pointy bits.
And he sticks him. Sticks him real good. Yes. Kill.
So that's hero done. Isaac will. There's no cover over on this side, is there?
No.
I gotta figure out. What do I have? 25 feet? Yes. Trying to figure out how I can get close enough to launch one of my bombs without exposing myself. I don't think I can. So, since I have oil in one hand and an alchemist fire in the other hand, it says if I want to stow them, that's an interaction.
Yeah.
One action per.
If you were to stow both of them and pull out a weapon, I would do one interaction, because stowing and pulling out is now a free action.
Okay, then
So-
that's what I want to do. Is I want to change that up to put them away, whip out the crossbow, and then take a pot shot at Mr. Oh wait, what's my range here?
Crossbow range should be quite, like,
120 feet. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so I want to take a pot shot at Mr. Spellcaster in the back.
Okay. Yeah, both doors are open.
Excuse me. I'm just making sure I got the targeting and such correct, and then throw out crossbow. Ooh, just snag them.
Yeah, nice. You hit him. He takes that damage.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Luminor, you're up.
All right, we have nobody at disadvantage here, except for the guys right in front of. What's this right here?
Remember,
I'm
this
worried
guy's
about-
grappled, so he should be at disadvantage.
And I'm worried about moving that close to our friend up there. It can't just be beside him; it has to be on the opposite side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that doorway creeps me out. Luminor's going to. I do like the fact that he has just grappled. That's a good place. We're going to move into position beside him. We're going to elbow deep in this goop from the last ghoul. We're going to slip into the old arcane cascade of electricity damage. Okay. That's doesn't say it's one action to do. Yeah, one action to do.
Yeah.
And we're going to just hit with a regular old Elven Curve Blade attack to this guy.
Okay. That's a hit.
Just barely. That was so
Yay!
close. We're gonna swing for a little bit of regular damage and some electricity damage.
That's better. That's what you wanted to look at.
Ow. Wow. Cool.
And that's 1, 2, 3.
All right. Adrian, you're up.
It's
Oh, I
time.
thought that it didn't liquidate that guy. I just assumed that
did
everything I do
not.
is a one-hit
Nope.
KO. I'm
He-
like,
he
waiting
is-
for the beat.
No, sorry, he is wobbling on his feet, but he is still standing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to throw the star knife once again at the guy that I've got targeted already.
Okay.
I'm like, I got your number, pal. Yeah, I got your number.
Yeah.
Do I push the
Crit.
critical button?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna feel really good, you guys. Watch this.
Holy shit. Okay, and he takes that damage. And what does it look like when your star knife
I
sails
whip
through
that
him?
star knife and it goes around Luminor, like it goes towards Luminor, but then it like makes like a lowercase b, and it goes around him and then keeps going straight, and it just chops this thing's head off, and then it
Jeez.
comes up over the like up like that, and I catch it behind me, like that.
Nice.
And just in time, when I catch it like that, I whip it around one more time at this guy.
Okay.
Thank God for the off guard.
Right,
And
that
the
guy.
last thing that I'm gonna do is the
What's it look like?
Oh,
That guy goes down to
it's just one fluid motion. It comes up and over, I catch it behind, I whip it again, it whips around, I catch it one more time,
Jeez.
and I stow it. And then I press into the bookshelf, and I'm like, the next one's on you, and I'm going to do the hide action. Right?
Okay.
That's the
You're
seek
just
cover.
gonna take cover. Yeah.
Take cover? Is it take cover or is it hide?
Take cover.
Take cover. Do I have a take cover button?
On mine, and you do. It's next to your feature, underneath sleep or step. Sorry.
Underneath step.
It looks like a little shield.
Take
With
cover.
an
Yep,
arrow on
got it. Is
you'll
it
take
lesser
standard.
standard?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I can press into it. All right.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool. Very good. This one moves over in front of you, Luminor,
I don't like that.
and swings out with his claw.
All right, I'm ready for it.
Oh, I did not have you targeted. 16 would miss you anyway, so then he attempts to mow down on you with his big ol' toothy, tongue-filled maw. And you see it coming, and you just back up like a half step out of his way. Yeah. And you step back in to engage. Okay. And then the cultist. Luminor, you see him turn around and call back to the north. He says, Nakazarin, help us!
Oh no. Here we thought it was going well.
This is the 2 health bar situation.
And you see out of the gloom, just at the edge of your firelight, you do see another figure come striding out of the darkness. I will roll hers.
So we have a cultist with magic powers, a goon right here, and then like a big bad naughty guy.
A big old bad naughty guy, yeah. Just give me a second here. All right. So that's one action from him, and he is going to then go through his spells. And he is going to cast something at no one. He's going to move in to melee with Eero.
Good, that saves me from having to move up to get to him.
goes into a frenzy, biting at Eero.
It's not very civilized.
Doesn't have to be.
Just has to get the job done.
Oh, that didn't work. What the hell? Does a 21 hit Eero?
Barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Hero's got an 18.
Okay.
I'm gonna Amulet's Abeyance.
Okay.
The amulet opens up, and it saves 5 points on Eero.
All right. Eero would take 6 points then of damage.
Done.
All right, and that's the end of his turn. Isaac, you are up.
All right. First things first, we're cranking up the overdrive.
Okay.
Set.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it
Nice.
is.
So we're overdriving. Hold on, that's not the right one. Effect overdrive. That's what I'm looking for. Oops. Okay. And then activate Eero.
Okay.
Eero will then apparently he can't target this cultist if he wants to.
Well, you can't.
I can't target him for some reason. I can't select him.
Oh, probably because he's got another. Hold on, let me.
Because the layering.
Yeah. It's the shit.
It's okay. Put him back, and I'll try to do the Dropbox drag. Or you can move him back now. I've got him targeted.
Let me just see.
It's all right. It's all right now. You moved him back a square. I was able to target him, so you can just bring him back
okay.
to where he was.
'Cause
So that things are visually where they need to be. Okay. So Saint Eero's going to do his thing. He's going to try to grab a hold of this guy. He does. So
He is
Mr.
grabbed.
Bitey McBiteface there has been grabbed, and then he's going to spike him as well.
Oh. Hero point! Hero point! Hero point! Hero point! Eero
Can I
point!
hero point that?
Eero point.
Eero doesn't have hero points.
But doesn't he use your turn?
But
He'll
he-
share yours if
Okay.
you want. It's whatever. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's Eero point that then.
Sounds like an Eero point.
I like it a lot.
Spike. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, you hit.
Oh, that one rolled a 1. But it's with +6, so I'm not going to try to do that. Hero
That's right.
point, hero point.
Okay.
And
Takes that
then,
damage.
yeah, and then Isaac's going to do the same thing. He's going to shoot off a crossbow bolt at that guy to
Go off.
finalize his turn.
Yeah, you hit. Only because of the off guard.
That's why we do it.
That's why we do that.
+1s, -1s matter, buddy.
Yeah.
Right. So that's going to thud into him as well.
Okay. And that's it.
That's it for this turn. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Out of the darkness.
I hate that statement.
Strides a horrible visage.
Oh,
Visage.
no, 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 no.
Is
And
that a ghoul priestess?
It looks very much like what you would suspect a ghoul priestess would look like.
It's just
And she's not happy with what you're doing to her cult members.
I bet.
Look,
I
Brady,
bet-
we
I
offered
bet
help.
she's-
They attacked us.
Yeah. They came at me, bro.
Okay. Yeah. So she is going to cast a spell. And this, it's almost, she takes her staff and she just flings it like that, like a fishing rod almost. And from the tip of it, there's a small shining pearl almost that comes out, and it lands right about there. And I need to Adrian, Eero, and Luminor, can you please make fortitude saves for me?
I got it.
Is this gonna include on my whatever, my hiding behind the bookcase thing?
Yeah, you'll get a little extra.
A little leniency.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, cool.
I don't like the way you said that.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to roll some damage. And so as this pearl drops and it hits the floor behind Eero, between you and Adrian and Luminor, it explodes in a deafening, thunderous roar, just a crack of thunder. And Adrian, can you take half damage on that, please?
Okay.
Eero, take half damage on that. Luminor, you take full damage,
Oh,
unfortunately.
I thought it's like you block damage. Congratulations.
Luminor,
So I hit the
congrats.
damage button.
Dodged it.
Yeah, just the regular damage.
Oof.
And this guy takes full damage, and this guy takes half. No, it was a crit success on him. He doesn't take any. Okay. That's the end of her turn. Luminor.
Freaking hope so.
Sorry, that took a little longer than it should have.
This could be a great opportunity for the Thunder Blast or whatever it is that you like to do.
It has a cone. Thunderous Strike, we call it. 15-foot cone.
Or whatever. If you have something that can blast these two idiots in front of us and get them out of the way, so that we can deal with this priestess alone and not have to worry about them, that would be fantastic. Tactically
Actually,
speaking, yes.
How do you rotate a cone? Control? Nope, that's not it.
What are you trying to?
I'm trying to. My cone's just going to the right. I want to go to the north.
15-foot cone. Okay, so leave that there.
Oh,
That?
yeah. Hold on. Cool. We're good. Alright, so that looks okay.
Or does it emanate from you?
It says
It would be like
15
this.
cone from you. Yeah, so it just misses our friend and yours. Actually, it misses everybody except for the guy right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Rude. This would not be a great time for this, as much as I would love to give these guys the cone.
Give him the cone.
We got a spellcaster here who's looking for looking for a hurting. We've charged up the. We've charged up. Why can't I select the guy right beside me? The cultist.
Oh, he's on top of something, and it's not letting you guys select it.
Oh, okay.
I'll back him up. You can target him.
Yeah, targeted.
Back down here.
Gorgeous. Okay. I do want to put this guy in the ground. My spell strike is charged back up from my arcane cascade.
Okay.
I know I'm low on HP, but let's throw down. So we're going to charge it up with. We're going to use Gouging Claw this time around. Pure damage, single target damage here.
Single eddies.
We're going to use another hero point.
Hero point.
We're going to use hero point. Did he license this to the party? And every time we use an hero point, he gets like a.
He gets a 5% royalty on all.
Gets royalties off it. Yeah.
All right, here we go again. Elven Curve Blade for FTW. Did I roll?
I mean, it's better.
A 2 and then the 3.
Yeah, it's better than the last one. Just not by a lot.
This is not our best day. So we've used 2 actions. I've got 1 remaining. We're going to pop the old glass shield. All right. And apply.
It's glass shield o'clock.
Glass shield o'clock. I know how to apply this. I'm going to drag it to my character. Nope.
You already.
I lack the permission to. Do I?
Yeah.
Doesn't say. It doesn't say it.
It's on my end anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you have it, I guess that's all that matters.
Glass shield. Oh, hold on. Shield. Okay, why don't I?
I'm sure that I just clicked and dragged it onto my character before.
Hold on. It's because you're on top of that. There we go. You're shielded now. Yeah.
I'm shielded now.
Okay.
I'm just going to
Adrian.
Pete real quick. I'll be back.
Sure. Adrian is going to attempt to exploit vulnerability on the cultist thing.
Okay.
Okay, also has no weakness.
Yeah. Also has
So personal antithesis is now active, and I'm feeling really positive about my star knife, and I just, with a good sidearm, whip it to try and catch it in between Eero and Luminor.
Yeah, it's being grabbed by Eero, so you should be able to. Well,
oh yeah.
hopefully
No,
you won't get
I'm on fire tonight.
you are on fire with that thing. Holy crap!
And so I'm gonna click this button again, and lots of stuff's gonna happen.
Critical it. Yeah. Crit baby.
Big damage.
What's it look like?
I shout out to Eero to duck. I don't know if Eero follows my commands or not, but I'm just like, Eero, duck! And
So Eero's got him kind of by the collar like this, and then he's got his spike kind of jammed up into his rib cage, and then all you do is you see Eero's head, like nothing moves except Eero's head just goes,
and when as soon as that head drops, that's when the star knife is woof 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 and just slices the head off, and the head falls down and plops onto the ground.
Hell yeah, that is metal.
And then I'm going to take cover again.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. This ghoul is going to attempt to strike out at Luminor with his claws, because they are one-trick pony. And he's going to miss. Of course he is. He's going to attempt to bite. And Luminor, like, with the hilt of his sword smashes it in the teeth as it attempts to bite down on him.
Just instinctively defends himself.
Yeah, exactly. And then it attempts to slash out, but Luminor's shield holds firm.
Way to shield, buddy. Way to shield.
Yeah.
It's 90% of what I do here.
Awesome. Isaac.
Okay. Isaac is feeling pretty good with his overdrive, so he's not going to do anything with that. But what he is going to do, because both he and Eero are really hurting units right now, he's going to spend an action to activate Eero, and he's actually going to withdraw Eero. He's going to pull him back around the corner with him. And then, and he's just, as he does that, he's going to say, sorry guys, he can't take much more. We'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. And then he's going to lean back out and target the priestess-looking lady down the hallway.
Okay.
And start zipping bolts at it.
Yeah.
First one goes out.
Hero point. Hero point.
Let's do that again. First one goes out.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
I've got one more.
Hero points cursed.
That's my last hero point.
Can you multiple hero points on a turn? I mean, that's how you turn it around.
Yeah.
If you're gonna turn it around, that's how you turn it around.
Was that legal? Or is that something we'll handle after?
We'll look into that later, but I'm allowing it. Yeah.
All right.
I give them out so few at a time, so yeah. She takes
That's
that.
19 damage going into her.
Wait, what?
Jeez.
And
Wow.
then he's
2d8.
hang on a second. My ammo. I'll fix my ammo after my last attack here. I have no hero points, so this better actually land. All right.
Nice. That hits. Just barely.
And another 4.
Okay.
And that's the end of it.
It's her turn now.
And now
So she has got so many gosh darn spells. She's going to walk up and look at you, Luminor. Actually, she's going to move to here. And she's going to look at you, Luminor.
It's like melee range to me.
And she's going to hold her hand out to you. And okay, yeah.
Got my hand on my amulet.
Okay. And she is going to attempt to do a bad thing for you.
This is the bad touch.
What's your class DC, Luminor?
I don't
Or
know
you
what
probably
that
don't have one.
means.
Your class DC is listed on your proficiencies page if you scroll all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
18.
class DC. Magus, 18.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you feel your shield dissipate.
Glass shield.
Dissipate. Does it explode and
It
hit
does
her?
not explode. It
That's
It just goes
crumbles
away.
around you and goes away.
only the one thing that it's supposed to do, other than the other things it's supposed to do.
Yeah. But that is the end of her turn.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I was ready to deflect damage.
Luminor.
Alright, so am I targeting her right now? She's got the arrows around her. Oh, no. I just want to make sure I'm not targeting anything behind her.
You shouldn't be able to target the dead things behind her.
Okay.
Sometimes the stacking just puts them underneath the dead things that you can't target them then.
Okay.
Vinny, I got a Pathfinder question.
Yeah.
So if I cast a spell, does that make my multi-attack trigger? Or can I cast a spell and then attack at full attack value? Is that a good question?
That is a very good. I believe if the spell has the attack trait.
Okay, I'll leave it alone. I don't mean to hijack
That's-
Luminor's turn.
That's the correct answer. If it has the attack tag on the spell, it counts towards your multi-attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Magic missile does not have the attack trait, so you should be able to use that without.
Electric Arc just says cantrip, but Gouging Claw says attack.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. Okay, very cool. I did not know that either.
But I believe if you're using, and I might be wrong on this for a mages, but I believe your map penalty, if you're using Gouging Claw as your spell strike, your map doesn't increase until after the strike. So you hit your strike, your sword, and your Gouging Claw are the part of the same attack, but
They
then,
hit at the same time. Yeah.
but then your map goes to your third step.
Oh.
Yeah.
If I had the move
If you-
economy to actually attack twice.
If you could attack 2 more. Yeah. Yeah.
That's literally never came up, I think.
Exactly.
Sorry, didn't mean to
You don't
hijack.
have the action economy to do that.
That's all right.
Yeah, at higher levels, sometimes you do, or if you get hasted or something like that, there's those things come into play. And there's other feats that do the same thing, where it explicitly says if you use this action,
Yeah.
you advance an extra step or whatever.
You know, one of
Basically
the
burn your first
500
2 levels of your map. And if
Yeah.
you try to attack it again, even if it's only your second attack, it's your third.
It's still
multi-attack.
at your
So-
third. Yeah. But we'll cross that bridge a long time
Okay.
from now.
So
Yeah, you've got a devil lady. So you have to-
So I missed my last spell strike. That means that I need to I'd have to recharge it again, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's not do that, and let's just blast off a shocking grasp at this individual. I've never used shocking grasp before. This is a all new one. So we're going to shroud our hands in a crackling field of lightning. I'm going to make a melee spell attack roll. On hit, magic will happen.
Okay.
Can I tell if she's wearing metal armor?
She does not appear to be wearing any armor.
Hello. Okay, well I don't get the bonus of circumstance. If she was in her conductive metal armor, would have played a roll against her.
She's got metal things on her.
If the target is wearing metal armor or is made of metal, you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to your attack roll. And the
Put that
target also
+1 on.
takes
Yeah.
persistent damage on a hit. 1d4 plus 0. But, okay. Okay, I'll add the 1 circumstance. And we're gonna let her go.
Oh, that danced around a little bit.
I wasn't holding my breath for more than 2, maybe a 3 tops.
Yeah. So that only hit because of that circumstance.
Ooh.
I feel dirty. Okay. Let's,
It hit. Yeah.
We're gonna roll 2d12 lightning damage, electricity damage,
Holy shit.
and it also
Alright.
does 1d4 persistent electricity damage on a hit.
Okay.
Plus, yeah, I think it says 1d4 plus 0.
Yeah. It must change depending on.
Factors.
Oh, if you heighten the spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
so do I roll that, or is that on your side?
On my side, it started
But
her turn.
persistent damage is on her turn. Okay.
Okay, let's put that on her. There we go. It should, anytime her turn comes up, it should roll. All right.
Okay. So that was
2.
That was 2.
One more.
Luminor is going to back off a little ways here, so
Don't
maybe
want
he
to
can
face tank anymore.
Doesn't really want to face tank, and he's learned some tactics with his partner in crime here, Adrian. We're going to lure these guys into a trap and double team them, just a little bit.
Okay.
Make some room
Just
for
to
us
see
to
how
play.
it feels.
Yeah,
Can I actually move back this far?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Adrian.
Okay, so I have to ask about not magic missiles, but force barrage.
Yes.
How does it
Good job.
how does it work with the action economy? Is it all 3 of my actions to fire 3 bolts?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 1 action per bolt.
Per bolt. Okay, so, and is it an action for me to use the scroll too?
That's all wrapped up in one.
Yeah.
You basically you
I use the
determine
scroll
how
and
many
get
of them
1
you're trying
bolt
to get out.
with 1 action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then every bolt after that costs me another action.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to pull the scroll from my satchel for magic missile, and I'm going to launch 2 bolts.
Okay.
Because I am going to throw my star knife as well. So it's going to be bolt, star knife. I was going to do bolt, star knife, bolt, but that might mess up the spell.
Okay.
So, so here we go. And I'll let the mage,
All of the mage. Okay.
or at least until the mage goes down. Anyway. Okay, so here goes. I think I push this button, and then I think I push this button. And this button. That's not what I wanted to see, but that's number 1.
First bolt goes out.
And then I hit this
damage.
button and I roll this button. Okay, that's better.
That's better. Takes that damage.
And then the scroll goes and it disintegrates.
Yeah.
And as I'm like turning, I whip that star knife as like the embers from the scroll.
The embers of the scroll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the right one targeted, right?
No.
No. It says ghoul, so.
But why is the ghoul off guard?
I don't
Which ghoul's
know.
off guard?
That's the dead one. That was the one. That
Oh,
you're
that's
attacking.
why. I still had the
There.
dead one targeted. So
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
20 hits.
Okay, so can you apply that damage to this thing, or do you want me just to re-roll?
No, if you roll the damage, I'll be able to apply it.
Okay.
Nice. Damage. All right.
That's it.
It's your star knife strikes into her shoulder and she cries out. And she turns her glare towards you, Adrian,
Damn it.
as the star knife pops back into your hand.
Yeah.
And you duck behind.
Yeah, it's like shook. And I not like as I have been, because I can't use that action. So it's like I catch it and I'm like behind the bookshelf. That's it.
Okay.
Get prepared for a lot of stuff. is very cool.
He's a very cool ghoul. He runs up to you, Adrian. You are no longer...
Yeah, I don't have... Oh, I've got 2 covers on me. What's up with that?
Yeah. Fixed it. He's going to swig out with his claw.
Don't claw me, baby.
Of course, I did not target you. It misses, and it attempts to bite you.
No, he doesn't.
You see him coming, and you just, star knife in hand, punch him right in the teeth.
Yeah, I was expecting the other one, and when this one shows up, I'm like, blah.
You're like, get the fuck out of my
He's like, blah, blah, blah.
Get out of it. Blah, blah, blah.
It's like, I do not say blah, blah, blah.
And that's the end of his turn. Isaac.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. So I'm like, no, I'm just kidding.
Isaac reaches. No, that's a free action to pull out like the wand of heal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isaac's.
We've been playing it as a free action.
Okay. Basically, he wants to pull out the wand of heal and do the 3 action, the big heal from it.
Okay.
To catch everybody, because I think it's 60 feet.
Yeah, there's...
Gotta move stuff around here and...
Where's the other one? Luminor has the other one to heal, right?
Right in his back pocket. He's gonna need it in 2 seconds.
No, it's just that one has the heal.
Oh, yes.
Hang on. I've got that on my... You gave it to me on my character sheet as a spell instead of using the wand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Because the other... Luminor's wand has the heal spell built into the wand.
Yeah, this was the one we kind of kludged together.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So basically, that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the 30-foot emanation kind of right in the middle, and then
that's a big emanation.
Roll the damage and healing, right?
Yep.
So everybody in that bubble, all 4 of us get 5 heal.
So I can click the heal button?
Yeah, we all should do it
Feel pretty good about this.
Do they heal?
I'm doing
They
that
have
right
negative
now.
healing, so this is positive healing, which means it should damage them.
Okay. The ghoul before you, Adrian, you see him kind of cry out as this healing energy descends upon you all.
That happens as I pop him in the face for biting me.
Yeah.
And he's like, ah! Ah! And I'm like...
He still stands there. And the priestess in the back, her eyes tighten, and she shakes it off. She unfortunately critically succeeded on her fortitude save.
Nice.
That's fine. I wanted the HP.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a second, we have this wand. Wait a second, they have negative healing. I could help us all and maybe burn their fingers while I'm at it. And that's got to be the end of my turn because I was at 3.
Yeah. Oh.
And I don't have anything to.
Yeah, I got it. All right. She takes her damage. Yes. How do I roll that though? Oh. There. She takes 2 damage from that. And she is going to roll her recovery and critically failure at that. So that's not good. She's not happy about that at all. She's actually going to. Oh, she doesn't even have it. Shit. Well, shit. She is going to place a hand on her chest, and she is going to cast a spell at herself.
It's not like become an avatar for.
No,
Ghoul
it's
gods?
not. She
Okay.
places the hand on her chest. She's like,
That's his
And-
transformation.
and you see her conjure up some magic, and it flows into her, and she breathes a little better now.
Okay.
And that is the end of her turn. She essentially healed.
Okay.
Luminar, you got this ghoul standing in front of you that
I do.
Adrian took a couple teeth from.
He's got a couple of teeth that missing. We're not perfectly flanking him. So I'm going to make my own luck. We're going to slide into position. I'll line this guy up. We're going to take a swing at the old Elven Curve Blade.
Hitting him with pool cues to the tune of "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. See some damage.
Don't stop me now. Having such a good time. Just give
Having
me
a
a
good
call.
time.
You
Not my best.
strike out at him with your Elven Curve Blade. You are in your Arcane Cascade, so it causes electrical damage. And it cuts him and it zaps him, but he stands strong still.
Okay. So,
Arcane Cascade is 1, right?
yeah. It's just +1. And I think it wears off. Doesn't
Well,
it?
no, it's
Oh, it's concentration until I use the spell strike again. Is that how it works?
Arcane Cascade is a single action to slide into it, or is it a free one?
I thought that it applied to your thingy. Look, can I drag it over there? No.
Okay, so you got one. Yeah, the damage applied, the extra one.
Okay.
So you got one action left. Oh no, sorry, you moved. Yeah,
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
moved
you
and
struck.
attacked. I just did a basic attack though, so I have one move left.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to. Lumina is going to intimidate our friend over here.
Okay.
He's been slashing. He's been hacking. I think that he's got what it takes here to make this school priestess quake in her little boots.
The school, the
Okay.
school.
Yeah.
We haven't done this for a minute. How do I?
Intimidation check.
Oh, intimidation check is right there. Yeah, perfect.
It's standard DC.
Oof, not
That
my
is
best work.
not high enough.
You know, he's a little guy. She's very tall.
You yell some whatever gnomish obscenities to her, and she looks at you and she smiles.
Oh man.
I don't like that.
All right, Adrian.
I'm going to. Do I have to re-up my exploit vulnerability? I think I do. think
I think you do.
so the timer's over top of my thing, but I'm gonna click the button.
If you want, you can hover over your timer and grab the top edge of it.
That's okay. That's exactly. Even if I fail, that's what I wanted to see happen. So I'm able to exploit vulnerability on this thing, and I just ram it in the face with my star knife.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah, you do. And what's it look like?
Yeah, I just literally I see Luminor come up behind and attempt to attack it, but he misses, and I just take I grab him by the head and I just ram my star knife into it, and then I throw his body down. So it's just like wha-bam, like that. One fluid motion. And then I'm gonna press my back into this bookshelf again to take cover.
Okay. All right.
And I say to Luminor before I do that, I was like, "Get out of the open. This thing's got your number." That's it.
Okay. Isaac.
Right. Isaac is going to send Eero back into the fray.
Once more unto the brink.
So Eero will jump out like this, I think. Oh, let me make sure I'm doing movement. He's going to run up here and off to the side here.
Okay.
Yeah,
where his movement.
Flanky flank.
Yep. And then I'm not sure if he's got the right one targeted.
I'll drag her down there.
Yep. But yeah, he's going to attempt to grapple her.
Okay.
That will be his contribution to this round. Or not. I have no Eero points left to change that.
Yeah. She sees Eero come up and try to grab onto her, and she just kind of holds him away with the butt of her staff.
Okay. And while she's distracted by that, Isaac will try to sink a bolt into her side. That didn't go so well.
Yeah, your crossbow bolt goes slightly wide as she her and Eero are struggling back and forth, and you just timed it just wrong, unfortunately.
Just bad timing is all.
Bad timing.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure what else to do. He's kind of starting to scrabble at the thoughts, and he's just focusing, so he's just... I don't know what else to do.
You see, as she is struggling with Eero, she's not doing so well. Yeah.
We've got her distracted.
Yeah. Okay. It's her turn now. She is going to... she is going to cast a... She's going to move up. She's going to take a step forward, and she's going to cast a spell. And Adrian and Luminor, I need you to make will saves, please.
Will
Not my best.
save. It's the worst save that I have. I'm gonna hero point that one.
I'm gonna hang on to my last.
That's better, baby.
Nice.
His will cascades out from himself, shielding all of his compatriots.
I learned how to use hero points too. I right click and it picks them off.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, Luminor, you get affected by this spell.
Uh-oh.
And you feel as though attacking her, it would be harder for you to attack her now. Just a little bit. Not impossible, just slightly harder to hit.
It's a little more difficult.
Yeah. And that's the end of her turn. You're up, Luminor.
Okay, so
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I forgot to take her damage. And that. Okay.
all right, so we're arcane cascaded up. I can
She
spell
is-
strike again.
She is swaying on her feet.
We are going to. What other spells do we have in the old spell book here? I bet. No, that would hurt Euro. We're going to.
It's time for the classic.
We're gonna give her the hits. We got some gouging claw. We got some spell strike. It's gonna be we're gonna do some slashing gouging claw action here. Hot gouging
Okay.
claw action in your
Hot
in your
gouging
local
claw.
Ah,
Awesome.
gouging claw.
Dude, let's freaking go.
Yes. Hit it.
All right, so we're going to. Oh, oops, wrong button. We're gonna do the damage.
Everybody, do the damage. Oh, max damage.
We're gonna.
You were
we're gonna
so
do the
mad.
gouging claw.
You should not be in Arcane Cascade anymore. There you go.
Oh yeah. Oops.
That's all right. It really doesn't matter because what's it look like?
We're gonna rip and tear,
Yeah.
boys. Luminor, he's been beaten down. His blood is everywhere. We've got Bane all up in his brain, and leaning into his sword with all of his little 85 pounds that he's got, soaking wet with scaled armor in his pockets. Leans forward with his blade, and as it strikes in, the gouging claw slashing damage slides out of the steel and biting into the flesh of this ghoul priestess, rending her in half.
Hell, yeah, it does. She had 2 hit points left.
Like a stiff breeze.
Yeah.
There's no kill like
wow.
overkill. That's the Magus motto.
Good for you guys.
Oh.
Because that was
That's a tough fight.
brutal.
I
That was
guess quickly
extremely
rolling
hard.
up another character.
Is this a good pause
She
point?
entered the frame.
This is a good.
This is a good opportunity for us to kind of savor our win
Yeah.
and put on
Yeah.
happy music for a little while.
And dream about the loot that I'm
Right?
gonna shake out of that.
Oh, yeah.
ghoul's
That'd
chest
be great.
cavity.
Listen, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for all the chats and on doing all your things. Do us a solid if you enjoyed the show. Click the heart, the follow button at the bottom of the stream, or if you're on YouTube, click the subscribe button. You'll find out what's going on in here. There's a link in chat. It'll take you to the Discord. We talk about all kinds of cool things in there: music, movies, video games, etc. Oh, I don't have my Discord bot on, so I couldn't give you the link to Discord. Even if I tried.
Wrong.
Well, so I don't sorry, I did the thing here. Panicking because I'm trying to find the
DG
link.
bot's not on.
The DG bot's not on, and the DG bot's not on because we try not to do sound effects and stuff like that while we're playing the game.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough because it interrupts the game and the flow and stuff. We don't want to do that.
Good point.
But there is a link, direct link to you in Discord if you want to come hang out with us. All of us are in there. That's where you come chat with us. I'm back again on Sunday. I'm streaming with Dookie and Fates. Where D&D is taking a little bit of a break over the summer. So you get some Dookie and Fates instead. Monday, we've got more video games for you. Pathfinder possibly in a weekish. We will chat about that and get back to you about that, okay? Take good care, everybody. That's it. We're out of here. We'll see you on the next one. Bye. Have a good one.